Good morning, students. Today we are going to revise chapter number 2, that is nutrition in animals. As you know, all the living things, either they're plants or animals, they need food to get energy, and for the growth and development of body, they need food. And you know, plants can prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. That's why plants are autotrophs and their nutrition is autotrophic. But animals cannot prepare their food like plants. They depend on plants directly or indirectly. On the basis of food habits, animals are divided into three categories. These are herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivore animals are those which eat only plants and plant products like goat, elephant, rabbit, etc., cow, etc. Carnivore animals eat only flesh of other animals, and these are lion, tiger, snake, etc. Omnivore animals are those which eat both plant as well as animal products. They eat both plants as well as animals. दोनों को ही खाते हैं. For example, human being, bear, etc. Topic is animal nutrition. You know the term nutrition very well. Nutrition is the process of intake of food and utilize this food for the growth and development of body. That is nutrition. All animals take food in solid or liquid form, and this form of nutrition in which food is taken, digested, absorbed and utilized, that is called holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition has the main following steps, and these are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. Ingestion. Ingestion क्या है? Well, it is a process of intake of food inside the body. जब हम खाना खाते हैं और बॉडी के अंदर जब वो एंटर करता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड इंजेशन. डाइजेशन. डाइजेशन क्या है? इट्स अ ब्रेक डाउन ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स फूड इनटू सिंपल सॉल्युबल फॉर्म. फॉर एग्जांपल कार्बोहाइड्रेट, starch, proteins, all these are complex food. These are broken down into simple form. Next is absorption, where it is a process of uh, transport the digested food into various parts of the body. Next is assimilation. It is the process of utilizing digested food for getting energy. Next is egestion. Egestion is the process of removing undigested food from the body in the form of feces. All these steps are involved in holozoic nutrition. In this chapter, we will learn nutrition in amoeba, which is a microscopic organism, then nutrition in human being, and then nutrition in ruminants. In all these animals, the holozoic nutrition is present. Means इन सब में न्यूट्रिशन जो है 5 स्टेप्स से होकर ही कंप्लीट होगा. So let's discuss. One more thing I want to add, that different animals have different ways of taking food. For example, hydra. use tentacles to catch its prey. Paramecium use cilia to catch its prey, and amoeba use pseudopodia to catch its prey. And birds use beak, etc. Next is nutrition in amoeba. You know, amoeba is a microscopic organism which found in pond water. It eats microscopic plants and animals which float on the surface of water. In amoeba, the nutrition is holozoic. So it completed in 5 steps. First is ingestion. How amoeba gets its food? अमीबा एक छोटा सा ऑर्गेनिज्म है, कैसे अपना फूड ये लेगा? लेट्स सी. अमीबा in ingestion, amoeba use finger-like projections to catch its food, and these finger-like projections are called pseudopodia, and they are also known as false feet. After that, digestion. The digestion of food takes place in the food vacuole. In food vacuole, digestive juices are secreted. After that, the digested food is absorbed and assimilated inside the body of amoeba. When the undigested food is collected in amoeba, it is passed out from the body from any part of amoeba, and it is called egestion. Because amoeba has no mouth, no anus. So, undigested food can be passed out from any part of the amoeba. Now, next is nutrition human. You know, human being is also heterotrophic and omnivore. In human being, the process of nutrition also completed in 5 steps. In human being, the complex and complete digestive system is present, and this digestive system is consist of alimentary canal and digestive glands. Alimentary canal is a long tube. It's a, आप देख सकते हैं, it's a long tube, and it consists of, it starts from mouth. Mouth is also known as buccal cavity. Mouth को buccal cavity भी कहते हैं. Then next organ of the alimentary canal is esophagus. Esophagus को हम food pipe भी बोल सकते हैं. Then esophagus, after that it enter into the stomach. Next is small intestine, large intestine, and anus. These are the part of alimentary canal. And liver, pancreas, these are digestive glands which secretes digestive juices which help in digestion of food. So let's see how the process of nutrition takes place in human being. First of all, when we start eating food, it enter into the body and it is ingestion. It is called ingestion. In the mouth, or you can say buccal cavity, the large pieces of food are broken down into small pieces with the help of teeth. And this process of breakdown of complex or large food pieces into small food pieces is called mastication. In human being, four types of teeth are present, and these are incisors. These are flat teeth and help in cutting and biting of food. Next, canines. Canines are pointed teeth which help in tearing of food. Then premolar and molar. And premolar and molar both help in chewing and grinding the teeth. In this way, large food particles are broken down into small food particles. In the life history of human, in the lifetime of human being, two sets of teeth are present. First one, milk teeth, which are 20 in number, and second, permanent teeth, which are 32 in number and 16 in each jaw. In the mouth, besides the teeth, tongue is also an important muscular organ which help to mix the saliva with the food, and it also helps to detect different taste of the food because our tongue has different taste buds. As the food enter into the mouth, digestion starts, बिकॉज जो फूड की डाइजेशन है वो माउथ से ही स्टार्ट हो जाती है. इन द माउथ, in the buccal cavity, you can say salivary glands are present which secrete saliva, and this saliva contain digestive enzymes which break down the starch into sugar. After that, the food from the buccal cavity enter into the esophagus. This is a long tube called esophagus. Esophagus is the only single part of the alimentary canal where no digestion of food takes place. इसमें फूड का डाइजेशन नहीं होता, सिर्फ इट्स अ पैसेज. ये एक पैसेज है बकल कैविटी से स्टमक तक फूड को ले जाने के लिए. In the esophagus, it the wall of esophagus contract and relax continuously and help to push down the food downward. And this moment of esophagus contraction and relaxation is called peristalsis movements. And in this way, food enter into the stomach. Inside the stomach, the digestive juices, mucus and hydrochloric acid is secreted inside the stomach. The digestive juices help to break down the protein into simple form. Hydrochloric acid help to kill the germs and make the medium acidic for the proper secretion of digestive juice. And the mucus, which is also secreted in the stomach, it protects the inner lining of stomach from the hydrochloric acid. Because hydrochloric acid अगर excess में produce हो जाए तो ये जो stomach की wall है उसको harm कर सकता है. तो mucus का क्या function है? वो stomach की inner wall को protect करके रखता है hydrochloric acid से. After it, the partially digested food, जो अभी पूरी तरह से digest नहीं हुआ, that food now enter into the small intestine. You can see in the picture the small intestine. It's a long tube. Small intestine is a long tube. So inside the small intestine, the intestinal juices also secreted, as well as liver and pancreas also add their secretion to the small intestine. The liver, which is the largest gland in the human body, secretes, this is the liver, ये क्या secrete करता है? Bile juice. Liver is the largest gland. It secretes bile juice that is stored in the gallbladder. You can see a small structure here. This is gallbladder. The bile juice is stored in the gallbladder, and these bile juices helps to digest fat. Pancreas secrete pancreatic juice that help in the digestion of carbohydrates, proteins, as well as fat. In this way, the complete digestion occurs in the small intestine. जो डाइजेशन की जो प्रोसेस है, सारा का सारा जो कॉम्प्लेक्स फूड है, वो स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म में चेंज हो जाता है. After that, after the digestion, absorption will start. In the inner wall of the small intestine, fine finger-like structures are present. बहुत छोटी छोटी finger-like, thread-like structures are present, which are called villi. And these villi increase the surface area of small intestine. ये villi small intestine के एरिया को और बढ़ा देती है for the proper absorption of this digested food. From here, this food is transported to different parts of the body through blood. In the different parts of the body, in the cells, organs, this absorbed food is assimilated, means इस absorbed food का cells, organs यूज करते हैं, यूटिलाइज करते हैं फॉर वेरियस एक्टिविटीज. So in this way, assimilation completed. After that, some food remain undigested in the small intestine. कुछ फूड ऐसा होता है जो हम एक्स्ट्रा खा लेते हैं, that remain undigested, वो डाइजेस्ट नहीं हो पाता. That goes into large intestine. You can see this tube is a large intestine. In the large intestine, extra water is absorbed, and this undigested food is changed into semi-solid form. And through anus, it is passed out from the body as feces. In this way, the digestion completed. Now, the next is the nutrition in ruminants. What are ruminants? The ruminants are grass-eating animals are called ruminants. जो घास खाने वाले एनिमल्स हैं, लाइक काउ, बुफेलो, वो क्या करते हैं? बहुत जल्दी जल्दी, बहुत एक्सेस में, लार्ज अमाउंट में फूड को मुंह में डालकर बिना ही प्रॉपर च्यूइंग किए उसे बॉडी के अंदर ले जाते हैं. सो दैट्स व्हाई दे आर कॉल्ड ruminants. और बाद में इसी फूड को माउथ में लेकर आते हैं और प्रॉपर च्यूइंग करते हैं. और इस फूड को जो अभी प्रॉपर वे में च्यूइड नहीं हुआ, दैट इज कॉल्ड कर्ड. और वो इसके फिर दोबारा से इसको च्यू करते हैं, एंड दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड rumination. एंड दीज एनिमल्स आर कॉल्ड ruminants. In the ruminants, one more thing I want to add here, the grass contain cellulose, and this cellulose is not digested by human being. It is only digested by ruminants. Why? क्यों ruminants ही cellulose का digestion कर सकते हैं? Because in ruminants some bacteria are present which help in digestion of cellulose. Now, let's see how nutrition takes place in ruminants. The stomach of ruminants. ruminants का जो स्टमक है वो 4 भागों में बंटा होता है, 4 पार्ट्स में. फर्स्ट इज rumen, second is reticulum, third is omasum, fourth is abomasum. These are the 4 parts of stomach. When they start eating food, that partially chewed food first of all goes to the first part of the stomach, that is rumen. And rumen is the first and largest chamber of the stomach. In the rumen, some bacteria are present which help in the digestion of cellulose. rumen के अंदर ही वो बैक्टीरियाज होते हैं जो डाइजेशन की प्रोसेस, जो सेलुलोज को डाइजेस्ट करने में हेल्प करती हैं. आफ्टर दैट दिस partially digested food goes to second part of the stomach. It is the second chamber. Here the content of both rumen as well as reticulum, यहाँ पर rumen और reticulum दोनों के ही पार्ट्स जो फूड है या डाइजेस्टिव जूसेस हैं वो मिक्स हो जाते हैं. एंड दिस फूड इज नाउ कॉल्ड कर्ड. अब इसको हम कहेंगे कर्ड, इस फूड को. नाउ दिस फूड गो बैक टू द माउथ. ये दोबारा से माउथ में चला जाता है. वेयर इट इज च्यूड प्रॉपरली एंड देन swallowed again, and then it entered to third part of the stomach, that is omasum. Omasum is the third and smallest part of the stomach. Here you can see, यहाँ पे है आपका थर्ड ruminants का third chamber of the stomach, that is omasum. Here excess water is absorbed from the food. Now this food enter into, you can see from here, it is enter into fourth chamber of the stomach, that is abomasum. It is the last chamber of the stomach, and the walls of abomasum secrete digestive juice which help in digestion of food. One more thing which is different from human being here, that is the absorption of digested food, partially digested food started from here. इसमें स्टमक से ही थोड़ा थोड़ा फूड का एब्जॉर्प्शन शुरू हो जाता है. आफ्टर दिस food enter into the small intestine where the process of digestion completed. Here the process of digestion of food completed here. Now food is absorbed and transported to different parts of the body, and undigested food which is remain left here, it is passed to large intestine, and from large intestine it is passed out from the body through anus. In this way, nutrition in ruminants complete. So now I hope this video help you to revise the chapter properly.